Good evening. This is Josh Castle, your friendly neighborhood dungeon master. Welcome to the Beastlands. Today's episode is our group's third adventure into the land of Arborea, where they have faced undead, blood elementals, chupacabra, and Tosculi. We join them awakening from a long rest, two of their companions vanishing into the night due to player illness. Feel free to subscribe, ding a bell, and follow us on social media. With that out of the way, welcome to the Beastlands.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm just gonna move that 10 feet into the middle of that group and call forth my arms of the astral self.
Okay, sounds good.
How do I use this as an attack?
You would click it to post it in the chat and describe it to me.
Did that work?
There should be like a table icon when you're highlighting it.
Oh, to the chat. Ah, there we go. All right.
So yeah, that's what it does. However, what does this look like for you?
For me, it's gonna be two tendrils shooting out from above my shoulders, more like tentacles, like the tentacles of a squid coming forth to grab and wrap up my opponents.
Cool.
I'm going with the cuttlefish.
All right. So your inner self is an elder god.
No, it's a cuttlefish.
All right, cool. So yeah, you got your 10-foot reach, and you can use wisdom in place of strength checks, saves, and yep, everyone needs to make a dexterity saving throw, which is these schoolies.
Yes, not my friends.
Yes.
He's attacking me with his tentacles.
No. Well, they certainly made that save with a 21.
Wait, all four of them, or did you just roll for one?
I should probably start dueling it out one at a time, but I have been doing it.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, okay. So the second one is gonna fail. What happens to him?
Take damage. Where was it?
He gets lightly tickled.
Yeah, he gets tentacles.
Or take force damage equal to 2 rolls of your martial arts die.
Okay, so your martial arts die is still it's like a D6, isn't it?
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a D6.
Where would I even find that? I just have monk unarmed and sling.
How much damage does your monk unarmed do?
1d4 plus 4 bludgeoning. That's not even. Yeah, because my scythe arms are gone. That was 1d4 plus 4 but
right.
Slash.
Hold on a second. Let me take a peek at the table and make sure. I think it is. Yeah, you're on one point. So yeah, go ahead and do that damage.
So would that be 2d4 plus 8 or 2d4 plus 4?
2d4 plus 8. Okay. Wait. Yeah. Yeah. It's like slap. Everybody get around. All right, yeah. 12 slapping damage. Yeah, it's astral projection that reaches out and bludgeons several of these creatures down not knocking them prone, but certain scattering their wits and damage. So that was a bonus action, right? So you still have your attack.
Oh yeah, it is as a bonus action, isn't it?
Yep. So yeah, you still have your attack action, which
just...
can be either a tentacle or a scythe hand.
I have to remove one of my key points. I forgot. I just need to get rid of that real quick. All right. I'm trying to figure out if my arms... Oh yeah, it's over here still. Okay, so wisdom modifier over dex. I'm trying to figure out which one's better.
Well, the scythe arms are going to do more damage.
Yeah, they are, because I can use my...
Because they're 1d6s. Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to have to add that to my... I'm just going to name it Astral Arms.
So yeah, you could choose. Okay, I see what you're going at. You could choose to use your wisdom for damage. So what is higher, your dexterity or your wisdom?
Yeah, right now my dex and my strength are still higher than my wisdom. So I'm kind
of... Okay, so disregard that then.
Yeah, so I'm thinking I need to put my scythe arms back, but I don't have them as my attack, so I have to add that. I'm trying to figure out how to do it.
Oh, that's right, because I had to reset your character. Damn it. That something else.
Huh?
That's because I had to reset your character sheet, so the sidearms are probably gone.
Yeah.
Yep, okay.
Whoa, hey, that's not what I wanted to do. Damn it. I'm trying to get rid of that so I can remake my scythe hands.
I got it. Uh, 1d6. 6. And then it's flashing. Okay. Boom. Good to go.
Then instead of making my secondary attack, I'm gonna move back out of the circle of them.
Oh, I mean, that I'm pretty sure hits.
Yeah, but instead of making the secondary attack, I'm gonna use the movement instead of staying in the circle of all of them.
Oh, okay. So check it out. If you move out of that circle right now, all 4 of them are gonna get to attack you.
Oh yeah. Damn it, you're right.
So you would have had to use your action to disengage, and that would stop people from getting that attack opportunity. But check this out. You're a mantis. You have there were reflective counters.
Do I? I have reflective grapple. I didn't know I had reflective counter.
What is
it? Patient defense.
When you hit a creature with an opportunity attack, you grapple.
That's new.
That's not what I thought it was. Yeah. There is a feat, I think, that you can take for being a mantis that allows you to... Oh, no. It's just a different tool. All right, forget me. I'm just all over the place today, I guess, guys. Anyway, that attack's going to hit, right? So which one of those Tusculi are you targeting with that attack?
Let's go.
This one's got a crossbow bolt in its back.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get that one, then hopefully finish him off.
All right, give me that damage. 1d6 plus your dexterity, plus 4. Yeah, with a savage swipe, his head goes free of his body, crumbles to the ground.
Well, at least I'm not surrounded anymore.
Yeah, you're not being flanked. So, is that it? You don't have anything else, right?
Well, if I can't, I'm not gonna run, so I'm gonna go ahead and attack the guy to my left between me and I think it's Lesk and who? I forgot where Polly was. Really, is where my question is.
Paul is over here because
Yeah, so
Alagos and Lesker are with you.
Yeah, so I'm the one between me and Alagos. And so another.
Okay. Well, you are out of attacks this round, but
yeah,
you're getting ready to do that. So we'll go ahead and move on to the. Yeah. We'll go ahead and move to the enemy turn. So this one right here is actually going to move into the same space as his friend, and they have this skittering movement that's much less space, and they're using each other's movement to gain an advantage on it. It's called skittering. When they're occupying the same space, they have advantage on melee attack. So each of them is going to make a claw attack.
But can I make an attack of opportunity when he moves?
Only when he moves out of your attack range.
Ah, okay.
All right, so the first one is going to hit with a 22.
That makes me unconscious. I only had 20 left.
No, that's not damage. That's just what he needs to attack.
Oh yeah, okay.
Right. So
sorry.
The second one, and the second one's going to crit you. Did you guys really have to get your crits off earlier?
No, like I said, continuation of the last game. You're gonna get all the crits, and we're gonna get all the fucking crits on the ones. Oh.
Okay, well. That's 10 points of damage from the first attack. And 11 points of damage from the second attack. So yeah, you're unconscious.
Wait, was that the only source of damage he's taken?
No, the poison gas.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, so you go unconscious, and the third Tusculi drone is going to make a claw attack against, looks like last. Hey, wait, Alagos.
Yeah.
Did you want to maybe inflict disadvantage on either of these?
I can only do it for Lesk because.
He's adjacent to you. Yeah.
It's only 5 feet.
Gotcha. Well,
unfortunate.
Either way, he's going to make an attack against Lesk, and he gets 24 to hit.
That
Can I do disadvantage on that though?
Yes, you can. We'll re-roll that. That's a nat 1.
Ah.
So this one goes for a lunge.
Wait.
What?
Do you follow up nat 1s on enemies?
I do. Yeah. That's going to be a 5 to follow up.
Ah.
Yeah, he's going to go for a lunge on you, and Alagos bashes him with the shield, and he actually moves 5 feet to the left.
I'm not gonna lose you again.
Thank you.
Yeah, this one's going to move over here, and this one's going to move to assault Polly. Back to the turn order. Alagos.
Alright, so since wait, that won't work either. Okay, I guess I'll attack the one that's, I guess I'll just attack the one in front of me here.
Okay.
And
Okay, that's going to hit barely and do 6 points of piercing.
for my bonus, wait, let me hit a creature. Oh, so this isn't a bonus action, so, or at least it doesn't say, but.
What is it?
I can use a gust point to knock him away.
To create a strong burst of wind in a 20-foot line, 5-foot wide thread. Yes. So yeah, you can do that. Create a burst of wind and knock. He is going to try and make strength saving throw. Yeah, strength saving. What's your VC on that?
I was just doing math. So 8 plus 2 plus 4. So 14.
14. All right, I rolled a 15. So yeah, a large blast of wind threatens to push this thing off of its spindly little legs, but it seems to grasp a hardened piece of rock underneath the gravel of the footpath. Holds its ground.
I don't really have a bonus action. I'm not gonna just waste my action surge yet, so.
Yeah, fair. Okay. So moving on to left gun.
I'm
Yeah.
going to be casting Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
And so when I cast Spiritual Weapon, I only have to use bonus action to make it move and attack. However, I could use my action as well.
Yes. Well, not to make the spiritual weapon attack. You can still use your action to like cast
Okay,
cantrips
okay,
or
so
attack or use
it-
items or whatever.
It just and in that case, I'm going to I will put Bless on Algos me and I suppose Toady.
What is your
My spiritual weapon is going to look much like a hybrid between a lightning bolt and a hammer. My deity is Thor, and it does specifically mention that for clerics with deities associated with clerics of deities who are associated with a particular weapon, such as Saint Cuthbert and Thor, they manifest a weapon similar to theirs.
heard?
So it would be a hammer.
It's on the field,
Mm-hmm.
and it is controlled by Tage. Okay,
Do I get to make an attack right away, or is it just created?
right away.
Cool. At the guy right in front of me.
All right. Slap. Points of force damage later. You bludgeon this thing's head into its shoulders with a crutch. It is dead.
Oh wow. And I throw bless. What does bless at higher level do? One additional
affect
creature.
more people.
Let's just hope Polly will be fine. So yeah, so now we're blessed again.
Okay, so Toadie's unconscious. You're going to bless him to help him.
Yes, that's the plan.
If he wakes up, he'll...
Mm-hmm.
All right, Pollywog.
Oh, it was Polly, you're muted, by the way.
Alright. I'm gonna use my green sickle with the. I guess I could just use the dagger since I'm here.
Okay. Yeah, you're just going to hit it with your dagger. Go ahead. Okay, with an 11, you miss.
Oh, alright.
You can use your bonus action to give your Steel Defender a command, which would be like attack.
I think I'm gonna do that.
Okay. I think that sounds good. Go ahead and make me an attack with the Steel Defender.
Um,
Oh no, choke. Force Empowered Rend. 14 to hit. 3 force damage. You sure?
that's what it says in the character sheet when I clicked on it.
Right, hold on. I think it needs a base amount of editing. That's more damage. Go up. Also, yeah, that was a natural 14. Okay, so let me edit this. What is your to hit with a spell? Your spell attack bonus.
5.
5? Okay. So that was actually a 19 to hit. And its damage is 1d8 plus 2. Okay, so you actually rolled in that one. Is that what that was? Yeah. Okay. 3 points of damage.
Okay.
All right. All right, yeah, that'll be the end of its turn unless you want it to move.
If it moves here, is that flanking?
Yeah.
Does it get an attack of opportunity for moving there?
No.
Okay.
All right. Cody. Give me that death saving. All right, you failed it.
Even with the plus
Bless.
4, I failed.
Oh, it's a 3. Well.
Yeah. Okay, so Yeah, the two Tosculi drones are not going to allow you to flank them. Go ahead and give me an attack of opportunity from the Steel Defenders.
What do I roll for that?
Just an attack from Toad. The force and power grid. All right, that's not going to hit him. And the drones are going to attack. One against Polly, and one against. Yeah, it's going to hit Polly. For 7 points of slashing damage. And the second one is going to attack last.
At disadvantage.
Disadvantage? Okay. That's going to be 18 to hit. What is your armor class? Less.
Oh, it is 18.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you're actually going to get hit with it.
Mm-hmm.
For 7 points of slashing damage.
I will thunderously rebuke.
Okay. That's a Constitution saving throw or a Dex saving throw?
It is a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That's going to fail your DC with an 11. Go ahead and give me that damage. 7 points of damage. That's going to blast it to death. A thunderous boom goes out, and its armor plates just kind of fall apart.
These small creatures are no match for us.
Okay, yeah, Alagos.
We have the wind and lightning.
Oh, fuck. Okay, so I know I said it was a scroll of shield, but in retrospect, can't have a scroll of shield because it's an action to read a scroll. Shield is a reaction spell.
So, what's it going to be?
It is a scroll of healing word.
Aha. Hold on.
So, I will give you the scrolls since you are more magically adept than I.
Now, while I'm not perfectly attuned to that, I'll give it a go.
And
All right.
so, there's still this Tusculi over here, right? Fighting.
Yeah,
Shay.
seems to be single-mindedly, almost recklessly fighting to the end.
Handing him the scroll, was that an action or a bonus action?
I'll say in retrospect, you probably gave it to him earlier,
Okay.
knowing what it was.
I am going to just do what I do. Attack.
Yeah, do that fighter thing. That is, yeah. With a thrust, a short sword, you pierce through its abdomen and yank it up, destroying several of its hearts. Whatever bees have for insides.
They have no hearts.
Yeah, all right, you find yourself without any enemies in the immediate vicinity. But from the sounds around you, fighting, and it seems like the Tosculi have come for is a raiding party.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys want to do?
Well, first off, I use Healing Word as soon as the immediate fight is over. I attempt to pull out the scroll and I scan over it, finding the right words and speak them.
Okay. Yeah, that's easy enough for your cleric level. Go ahead and heal using.
Yeah, I'm healing Toady.
Yeah. Toady, you awaken as healing magic floods your body. You feel like it is a warm and nice feeling, but the pain is still there. You have all these wounds.
What
You know
level?
your body's going through something. Healing Word is a first level spell.
Okay, so it's cast at first level.
I heard what you said about insects not having hearts. We do, they're just on our back.
Yeah, that should be plus your spellcasting modifier.
6 points of healing.
Okay.
I'm actually going to go over to the burning building,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go up to where the fire is, and I'm gonna attempt to kind of put it out at least a little bit with warding wind.
Wind on fire. Okay. Go one of two ways.
Right, because it says here it extinguishes unprotected flames in its area.
Oh,
But
okay. If that's what it says, then yeah, do that. Does it cost one gust point?
yes,
Okay. So how big of an area can you affect with that?
10 foot by 10 foot, like 10 foot diameter, 10 foot upwards.
Yeah. You may put out this fire. It's done severe damage to the roof, and part of it is caving in. However, the building is safe. What you see from that rooftop is there are several Cthulhu forces that seem to be kind of dodging out of the way and making their way towards this tower over here, where you see arrows hailing down from. And you can hear a couple of high-pitched voices. However, can't quite make out the language.
Where's the tower again?
It's a watchtower.
No, I mean, can you ping it again?
Oh, yeah. It's to the north.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to uncover these enemy forces.
It's just because I zoom in and out of the map, trying to follow combat and everything.
Yeah.
I shout up to him. Can you see any more?
There's also
Yes.
from your angle. Never mind. Sorry.
Go ahead.
How it goes?
I was letting you finish.
Oh, I started to say something and then I realized I shouldn't have. So go ahead.
Okay. Yes, it seems like there might be some survivors to the north in the tower.
I quick, while my spells are still active. We should go. Continue the fight. These things won't last long.
Let us push forth.
All right. Give me just a second. I roll initiative for Dirk and Dirtle.
Now I cannot stop picturing them just running from the hillside going, Leroy Jenkins!
Okay. Yeah, so you can clearly make out their frantic calls to each other. You know, can't really voice them, unfortunately. But it's going something like, Dirk, they're closing in on us. We got to do something. And then someone else who has a high pitched voice would be like, I know, I'm not blind. Shut up. And they're just shooting.
You know, on second thought, maybe there are no survivors up in there.
Really then?
We should go south. No, on retrospect though, Alagos, they do seem to have a handle. As you're watching, Dirtle fires straight down, lands his second shot in the Tosculi below him, and it dies on the ground. These three over here seem to be trying to find cover from the arrows hailing down on them. And these two over here trying to get close, but are being fit off by more arrows. It seems that the brothers have found a catch of arrows at the top of this watchtower, and they're just rapid fire hailing them down.
Well, can I see more, like survey more of the area? Like, do I see those fires over there, or is the bathhouse too big?
You can see a pillar of smoke coming from over there.
Okay. So I'm gonna. Sorry, I've just fucked up my map. All right, so
Maybe there's no survivors over there.
it looks like the ones up north have it covered, but there seems to be smoke to the south. Perhaps we should help them instead. What do you all think?
If you say they have the situation handled, then we should move elsewhere. As fast as we can.
Okay. So where do you want to move?
You said there were more fires?
Yes, to the south.
To the south! As they
All
take
right.
off.
Look at the terrain real quick. So you're heading through what path exactly? Take off around that side? Okay. All right. One, go ahead and move your tokens in front of the back. And the back. You can see ahead of you as you round the corner of the bath, a trio of Tosculi that are throwing lit torches into Hair's breath. Damn it, Dirk and Dirtle, you are getting in my way.
It's not the first time.
Yeah, you see those three, and they're throwing lit torches in. Well, no, actually, it'd be fire arrows. They have like crossbows, and they're firing them into the roof.
All right, so I guess I'm gonna dash in their direction. Well,
I'd like to get close
Well,
enough to use.
hold on. I advanced time to where you could see another enemy, but we're still in the same initiative order at the top of the round.
See.
Gotcha.
So we're actually hearing from Polly, which he hasn't taken.
Polly, are you there? Oh, there we go.
Token. I'm moving.
Ah, well.
Shay, you there?
Yes, it just keeps cutting in and out with my mic. Sorry. Anytime I unmute it, it'll just mute. I think I got it. Not sure. If I mute again, just yell.
Okay.
Will do. All right, so you find yourself in the front of this pack, and across the way you see these guys shooting flaming arrows. Hair's breath. How do you react?
I'd like to use shield.
Shield is a reaction. So when somebody goes to hit you, it would hit you. Cast shield and will increase your AC. But it'll only last one round. Till the start of your next.
Okay, and I was just hit with fire.
Can you what?
You said I was hit with fire? Hold on, I'll be right back.
You're kind of cutting out a little bit.
She just disconnected.
Uh-oh.
So I have a reaction called deflect missiles. Can I use that to catch their fucking...
Okay. Hello?
There you go. Yes, hello.
Hello.
Okay, that's fine. So I'm guessing I wasn't hit by fire. So what was I hit by?
You were not hit by anything. So you rounded the corner of the bathhouse heading towards the pillar of smoke, and you see what it is. It's the Hair's Breath Tavern, or inn. It's on fire. And across the courtyard from you, you see a trio of Tosculi firing flaming crossbows in the windows and onto the roof. You're at the head of the initiative, so you get to go first.
Do I not get to see the enemies? Oh, they're way the fuck over there. Okay.
You can see them.
Yeah, there's way the hell over there.
Yeah.
Are these like raised at all? But they provide partial cover.
Or what? Dude. Oh, yeah, the fences, if you were to crouch down, they're like 2.5 foot tall.
I'm a small creature, so
Fences,
I can
so
do that.
Yeah.
Okay, I will be here.
Okay.
And I am going to wait. That's my
What the hell?
There it is.
Oh.
Okay. Still can't quite hear.
Well.
All right. What the hell just happened? What happened with Polly? What was he doing?
There we go.
He was just advancing and took partial cover behind like a flower bed gate or a fence.
Okay. And so they're not actually going to hit us with any of their crossbow bolts yet, right?
They don't seem to be aware of you quite yet.
Oh, okay.
Right. You do see, like, in the courtyard ahead of you guys, I may have skipped on the details a little bit, there are corpses all over the place. There's a lot of dead rabbit folk around. And, like, they have a lot of piercing slashing all over. There's pieces of some. Looks like the ones that were fighting, weapons lying on the ground. But yeah, you see the same thing everyone else does. So what do you do?
So my question about my improved jump. When you make it here.
So what we end up with is you can use one type of movement. Fuck. I should really just look it up.
Yeah, so that actually doesn't get me any further, does it?
I think it does, but it's whether you can move after you leave.
If I can move after what?
If you can move after you jump or before you jump.
Oh, yeah.
Movement, jumping. Okay. Long jump. When you make a long jump, you can cover a number of feet. Yeah, that's a different rule. Either way, each foot you clear on the jump costs a foot of movement. This rule assumes that the height of your jump doesn't matter, such as a jump across the stream or chasm. At your DM's option, you must choose on a D10 strength athletics check to clear a low obstacle, such as a hedge or a low wall.
Well, my goal is to follow this path along to come around behind them, but I don't know. We'll just go.
But with a leap, so you get extra movement. Yeah, go ahead and do that. It's like you can leap your leap distance, but you won't have any movement speed when you land.
Yeah.
Till next round.
Well, which is just my distance equal to my base movement speed, so why do the jumps, period?
Well, your jump is actually better than that. It's like 45 feet, isn't it?
Not according to my jump. It's just I put it right up on the chat for you. When you make a long jump, you can cover a distance equal to your base movement speed.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's way easier to. Yeah, so 30 feet.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna go.
My bad. I thought it was better.
Yeah, I did too. That's why I was reading it. I was like, wait a minute, hold on. So when I do my jump in the air, it's actually only 15 feet. So I could barely make it to that ceiling down in the basement.
Yeah.
That's too far. I'm gonna go right. Polly and his And since I don't see it going any further, that'll be the end of my turn.
All right. Yeah, these drones are going to fire another volley of crossbow bolts into the inn, and the fires spread. And they chitter amongst themselves for just a moment, and then they head this way. And you, I don't know, do you have line of sight?
I was gonna say, I think we can still see that bottom left, that bottom one, but I don't now, I don't think so.
Yeah, so you lose sight of them from your position. Alagos. You're talking.
That's pretty much all I can really do at this point.
Are you going to choose to take the dodge action just in case then? Because you could dash.
Oh yeah, I forgot I could dash. Yeah, hold on, let me. Yeah, that'll be cool.
All right. So you get significantly closer, and you start to hear a large commotion from over. A lot of screaming and crying going on, and it seems like there's a heavy troop present, like 10 or more of these things. You do see a couple just from your angle. And it doesn't seem like they've noticed you quite yet.
I'll look back at whoever can still see me and do like a motion to kind of point in their direction, like at the enemies, and kind of, I guess, do like a shush kind of motion type thing.
Very well. Everyone catch that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Les, what do you do?
I am going to, let's see. Hmm. Hmm. I'm just going to dash as well.
Okay, so where?
To right there. Or I'll go right next to Alagos. And then I will use my bonus action and make my spiritual weapon float very slowly behind me.
Okay.
Is there a way to make that move faster?
Nope.
Okay.
All right, so okay. So all right. You with your heavily armored form come stomping up next to Alagos. Immediately one of them. He lets out a couple of clicking bursts in his native tongue and lets out an alarm. Anything else from left? No, that was action, bonus action. We're at the top of the round. It is now 8:30 at my time. We're gonna take our break.
Hello, everybody.
All right. Hello. You can go ahead and kick off with Polly.
I would like to crouch and not be noticed since I'm still out of their line of sight with this barrier-ish thing.
Yeah. That is a house, in fact.
Okay.
Wait, how many turns do I have left on the bless and spiritual weapon? Just for those who it's relevant. Relevant to.
You've gone through like 4 rounds. I'm in the transition,
Okay.
so. Polly, you pull up beside this house. You're at its front door. It doesn't seem to have been ransacked by the Tuscaloosa. What do you want to do?
Is the door unlocked?
Would you like to check?
Yeah.
It's not locked.
Can I go into about here and close the door?
Yeah. So yeah, you enter in, and where you indicated is about the bedroom. There's windows all over.
Okay.
All over.
I'm a small creature. Can I climb underneath one of these beds just out of curiosity?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to use the rest of my movement to get over here underneath the bed, and my next turn I'm going to burrow. Is there any way for the like bonus action I can use a cantrip like message?
Not a bonus action. That's an action.
And I used all
However,
my action to move.
yeah. But I'll say that you start prying open the floorboard. You're getting ready to burrow under there and attack.
Okay.
You know,
For my
you know you can command your companion to, act more or less independent. Want.
and it send message.
Uh, mm, so hold on. There might be a, because I know you can cast spells through him, but I think it still takes your action. All these open. He's still defender. Friendly to you and obeys your command. Oh no. Friendly to you and obeys you. Immediately after. Move it. React. So on the action takes time to dodge action. Unless you take a bonus action, take another action. That action, that block. Okay. All right. So never mind. It pretty much needs to stay with you because you have to tell it to when to attack.
Okay. So can I send spells through it?
Looking that up for a reason. No, it doesn't look like you can yet.
Okay. Did anyone see me go into this house? I was here. I moved
I
from
would
here.
have, because he moved right from in front of me into the door, so.
Yeah. With a quick peek over his shoulder, Algos probably did too.
All right, then I'll send a message on next if nobody else saw it. 'Cause if anybody like saw it, then I think it's fine.
Okay.
But I'm probably gonna still do message to let them know that I can burrow from there to here, or even here to get closer to the enemy without being noticed.
Okay.
Theoretically, we could just bomb it from the burrow hole.
Right. Let's just spam burrow to where you need to go. Okay. So, Toady, you're feeling pretty hurt, man. But you know that these guys are moving in to try and save as many lives as possible.
Yeah, I was already looking at my distances and everything, so I think instead of going my max distance, I'm gonna move right here in front of this door between Polly and the group.
Okay.
And kind of work as a game of telephone if necessary.
Yeah, so you move over there and peek in the door,
Polly,
and you see
what are you doing down there?
you see him prying up the floorboards.
And burrow a hole, and the hole can get us closer, and we can pop out of the hole, and boom, yeah, enemy gone. Isn't it a great idea? Yeah,
Should I call the others?
I wouldn't yell.
Yeah.
I can send message. It's okay.
I start waving. And I don't really see much. Can't really move much further, so I'm just gonna stay there.
Okay. So up next is the drones, and the two that we're looking at left go into this building, and you hear some crashing around, and two more Tosculi warriors round the corner start advancing towards you. Then they're slow, huh? You do notice their small stature and slow walking, and it doesn't appear as though these creatures in their current form can fly. Their wings are flapping with a great speed, but not enough ground. Algos.
The ones right in front of us, are they the ones, do they have bows?
They do not. They don't seem to be armed.
Okay, I'm gonna attack the one right in front of me and attempt to do the gust.
Okay. All right, cool. With a stab of your short sword for 9 piercing damage, you unleash another gale from the tip of your blade. They're going to make strength saving throws. Oh, oops, that was claw attack. Okay, both of them succeed by So your gale blows and smashes the house, but Tuscaloosa seem to have a good grip on the ground. Anything else from Alagos?
I don't think I can really do anything else.
Lesk.
So much like Alagos's gale, or however you put out that fire, I have the spell Gust of Wind, and so
Yeah.
I'd like to attempt to start putting out the fires on um the hare's breath.
Okay.
It
So
is a line of only 60 feet though, so I'm trying to figure out the best way to do that. And it starts from me.
it starts from you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a 3-story building.
Oh, well then, never mind. Instead, I will just walk up next to Alagos and make an attack with my Warhammer.
Okay.
17, 7 damage.
Heavy stud. Pack. Solid. Oh, fuck. Damn.
And then bonus action, I move my spiritual weapon closer.
Yeah, alright. Up next is going to be Polywog. At the top of the round.
Okay, I would like to send a message to the group. I am going to burrow closer to the enemy and try and bomb them. If anyone feels like joining, I am to the right of most of you.
I missed I missed that first part. I heard something about bombing.
I'm going to try and burrow from here to here so that I could bomb the enemies here. If anyone
okay.
feels like joining me, I am to the right of most of you.
I'm going to stand firm here and create a diversion for that, I suppose.
Alright. You know, it's going to be interesting hearing this on a podcast, like, you know, talking as if everyone could see the screen. It just occurred to me I do that shit too. Like, here to here, without any reference for like a viewer to be, oh, 2 feet away, running building.
Well, we are playing on a custom map, so it's not like we could give them source material to work from.
It's true. I try to do a good description, but it doesn't always work out. Anyway, so Polywog cast a message, and you're going to use your movement speed to tunnel. Okay, you can tunnel how fast?
25 feet, same as my normal walking speed, running, whatever.
Okay. So, where do you want to tunnel to?
Message didn't take my action.
It did, but tunneling is a movement speed. It doesn't take an action or a bonus action. Movement.
Here to start with,
Go ahead and move your
because
token.
that's as far as I can go so far.
All right. Yeah, so Toady, you see her straight disappear in a cloud of dirt. Barely has time to settle. before the battle takes its turn. It is your turn.
Yep. My health is low, so I'm gonna follow her. I'm gonna go. I can only move to the hole right now, but next turn I'll follow him down.
Okay, I mean, you can use your action to dash down the tunnel. And it's a little cramped for you. You're going to have to squeeze. So you're actually going to be able to move half your move.
Do I have dash, or do I have to use Step of the Wind as my dash?
Anyone can dash, dodge, or disengage as a
Okay.
You can use key to do it as a bonus.
Yeah. Okay. So
Isn't my
I'll
mantis
go
as big
ahead-
as he is?
I'll go ahead and dash after him down the hole.
Okay. All right.
Hey, Josh.
What?
Is my mantis as big as he is? If so, then I don't think he would need to crouch through the hole because I made it big enough for the mantis not to crouch. If he isn't, then would my mantis need to be back here? Because of the half movement speed?
You have a pretty good point there. I'm going to say that the mantis is helping you out with this. You're a burrowing creature. It should be a burrowing creature. This isn't Everon. Oh.
Well, and I'm like 5'3", so if we're like if it's smaller than me, then we already know I can fit through the holes from the graveyard fight way back.
Oh, it's actually a stunning representation of you.
Oh, okay. So yeah, if I fit, then this should, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine. Okay, so that being said, the drones are going to go. They're going to skitter over on top of each other and do their erratic movement to gain advantage on their attacks. At this angle, Alogos also sees a little bit more of what is going on in the cul-de-sac. A rough circle of houses coated. Uncover, motherfucker. Yeah, I can't watch my language. Can't do it. Yeah, there's a large group of them over in the corner, as well as the two that you saw go into the house and the two that were further down. And they seem to be tying up rabbit folk that are either unconscious or dead. And there's one of them that has red stripes on his fuck, Jacob, you would know this. What's the of a bug? Thorax?
Yeah,
Is that right?
The rear end would be the thorax.
Yeah. Stabbing them with a stinger in the thorax. Stinger is the mud wasp. And he's going through and stabbing these rabbit folk in the neck with it. And these two come out. One of them is dragging a trio of baby rabbit folk, and the other one has it appears to be a mother unconscious and is dragging her by her ears. They drag them towards us. And then we're going to make my attacks now. These drones have advantage on their claw attacks. One against each of you. This one's going to be against Lesk. It's going to be a miss with a 9 with advantage. Jeez. And the second one's going to be against Alagos. That's going to be a 10 with advantage. You guys are lucky now. Where was all this luck earlier? Yeah, and a couple of these Tusculi who are further in are taking notice and drawing back their crossbows, loading. So the one Tusculi that I mentioned, he is right. You notice he has a red stripe on his thorax. He is carrying a scimitar that is the size proportionate to his body. No, he's not. Jesus. No, he just seems to be a warrior form. More muscular, has that red stripe, like I said. Up next is Alagos Dustwing.
I'm just going to attack the one in front of me here.
There are two of them.
Oh, yeah, are they overlap now?
They're overlapping, yeah.
I'll attack one of them, I guess.
Yeah, I know, right? Doesn't change what you were going to do. I just wanted to be clear. Okay. Another strike with a short sword manages to get through and destroy the rest of the abdomen of one of the two skittering Takuli, leaving one alone. Anything else from Alagos?
No.
Okay. So, several more heads. So, Toady, you cannot see in the dark, but you are in a dark tunnel, and you are trying to follow behind this steel version of yourself and the burrowing Polly, and you bump into his back.
Sorry? So,
Are you blind?
down here, yes.
Oh. I wonder if I can change your programming. That's a conversation for a different day.
What do you mean by programming?
Our friend said that instincts come from guts and souls come from hearts. So maybe I can change the programming of a brain, but we'll deal with that later. Right now, we have things to fight.
Okay. Well, I was going to ask, if you wanted to try and see how far away from, but like honestly, that conversation was golden, but it took up your time.
Yeah. So I am still just right behind him then, right? Because you described me bumping
Yeah.
into him. So I'm like, do I need to move? So I'm gonna move.
I mean, yeah, you spend your movement trying to keep up because that was your intention.
Yeah.
But you can't
all I can really
move
do
any
there.
further than him. So it's going to go to the drone. And seeing you dispatch one of their fellows, another one is going to break your way. And two crossbows are going to get fired in your direction as well. Alagos, you're going to be the target of crossbows.
Okay.
First one misses with an 11. The second one, however, strikes home as the other one glances off you with a dirty 20. And what my crossbow do? 1d8 plus 3. Nine points of piercing damage. Sure. Les, you're going to be the target of a claw attack.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay, the disadvantage saved you. As he beats your block, the shield comes in, counters with a 7, 2. What a badass ability. See, I knew you were going to get a shit ton of use out of that.
How many times can you do that?
It's a reaction.
Oh, just a free reaction?
Well, free, quote unquote. It uses the reaction.
Yeah.
So, right. So the leader, de facto leader, going to start walking off, and 3 of the other ones are going to walk off with him, dragging behind many hostages. This one's attack. Well, okay, Alagos. Oh wait, no, I have to make attacks against Bowser. My bad. As they use their overlapping movements, gain advantage on attacks against angry canine. All right. Striking him with 2 hits, 19 points of damage. Drawing forth a stream of blood. Some of his white patches go red. Here, yep. Yeah. So Alagos, go ahead.
Gonna do what I do.
Do what you do. 8 points of piercing damage. You thrust in, and it gives a squirm, slides off of your blade, and then just lunges towards you again. I mean, on its turn. But anything else from Alagos? Would you like a second wind?
No, not right now.
Okay. Yeah, Bowser is going to attempt to open up a can of whoop ass on these guys. All he's got is basically a chunk of wood been carved. That hits. He strikes into the beast, or one of the beasts, momentarily stunning it, but not for very long. Left. Oh, it actually takes 4.
Okay. First, I'm going to use my bonus action and make my spiritual weapon make an attack against this Tusculi in front of me.
Okay. Go ahead and do that.
So does bless affect my spiritual weapon?
It is a spell attack from you.
Okay.
So yes, it does because you are blessed. Now that yeah, because you can't flank with your own spiritual weapon
Mm-hmm.
because it doesn't count. But yeah, that's gonna hit him for 11 force damage, dashing in the exoskeleton of another possibility zone.
Great. And these two aren't combined in any way, right? Those are just two different Tusculi? There's
Yeah,
not three or four?
those two are two.
Okay.
I know that's going to be a tough one to track. It's
Mm-hmm.
like theoretically, I could have twice as top schooling on the board at any point, right?
You could put some type of marker on the ones that are stacked.
Yeah, I should do that. None of them
And
are stacked, right? Oh yeah, one is actually. But you go ahead. Do you think?
okay. I'm going to. I'm going to inflict wounds on this one.
Okay. Give your spell attack.
20 and 20 necrotic damage.
Excellent. You want to describe this this spell? This is the first time you used it.
No, this is the second time I've used it.
Oh, that's right. You used it on the Chupacabra, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, your necrotic damage, your necrotic energy, I guess I should say, that you channel, nearly wipes this thing to the next life. It's standing with shaky legs. Seems like it's about to collapse, but standing it is. And determined creatures they are. All right.
Oh wait, hold on. The spiritual weapon only moved 15 feet. Do I still have another 5 feet of movement with it, or?
You do, yeah.
Okay.
Cool. So, Polywog.
I'm going to burrow just a bit further and then try rolling to hit anything again.
Okay. Go ahead and give me that perception.
Oh, okay. I don't hear shit.
Mm.
As you listen, clumps of dirt fall in your ears.
Hear me out. I was like iffy when you wanted to give me a perception check for this anyway, because what we're looking at here is that you're a burrowing it in your nature. So when you went into that house with the intention of burrowing over there, you likely already had it planned out for distance. So what I'm saying is you pretty much know when to pop out. You don't know where these creatures are, but you know about where they should be. You know what I mean? And
Okay,
you know where you are because you're like a dwarf. You're a burrowing creature. Nature. You
I'm
want
gonna
to pop
burrow here instead.
right? You're like, all right, this is foundation of a house. All right, so they should be right over here. And you want to pop up there?
Yep, right here.
Okay. Yeah, you pop your snoot out and you see what's going on. You see that Tosculi off to the are dragging several tied up rabbit folk, including women and children. You see Bowser frantically fighting off two Tosculi drones, and you see Lesk and Alagos engaging the rear guard over here, seemingly unable the tough ghoulie escaping. So do you pop all the way out of the hole?
No. I would like to go
No?
back down and explain the situation to this one.
Do you have for about a cent?
People are being attacked left and right, and far left, people are escaping, the ones who were trying to attack.
Okay. Cody, how do you respond to that? Your turn.
Does one of us want to chase the runners, or do we help the fighters?
Do we want to split party? You can definitely go after one of those, and I can go after the runners with my companion.
Is there anyone by themselves?
One,
I'll go to them.
name forgotten. Do something, though, before your time's up.
There you go. All right. Do you have a plan? Where are you going? You pop your head out of the hole and still have 20 feet of movement.
Wait, I was gonna say, can I get past him to get out of
Yes.
the hole? Oh, hold on. I wasn't planning that.
Yeah, you should have the movement.
So wait, the hole's here then instead?
Well, it's here. I miscalculated how much movement is the thing.
Has it been more than 10 minutes game time, or do I still have my arms?
It's no, you still have your arm. Yeah,
Okay, then
it's been almost a minute.
okay, so I'm gonna
You guys
go
came out.
behind Bowser here and use my arms with their extra 5-foot reach to attack past him, if possible. Can I?
Okay,
attack
like
past him?
around him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
essentially. Yeah. So I'm gonna use him as cover.
Yeah, for sure.
Give him a little reach around.
I know, right? Hey, I'm hurt. He's still not. So.
No, he's hurt. You see blood on his fur.
Oh, can I only see my health bar? Oh, that makes,
Yeah.
that's what's getting me. Okay.
Yeah. Like, yeah. Polly was hurt a little bit too
Okay.
because he coughed up blood earlier.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
So you gonna make your attacks?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to roll here.
Way as one, kind of like their machine, and they start to take motion. However, around the corner comes a very angry black barking creature. Yeah, don't be measuring that. That's not actually where he is.
And do 2 more attacks on him. So wait, do I roll both of those then? Since it's using that?
Yeah, go ahead and roll both attacks.
And there are 2 there, so if I kill one, I assume I just will attack the other still.
Well, that's pretty brutal, though, because none of those attacks.
Yeah.
God. All right, well.
However, you do still have Bless. I
Oh,
don't know
shit.
about the first one, but the second one might.
Actually, all 3 of those.
Oh, well then.
Give me a D4. The first one hit. Give me a D4. Miss. Give me a D4. Miss. All right, so one hit. All of those had the potential to hit with less. I just forgot them.
Okay, so that's 1d4 plus 4 damage, right?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know the advanced dice roller didn't save from previous games.
Yeah, tell me
Sessions.
about it. I got a bunch of windows opened up and minimized, and every time I close the browser after.
Awful.
Oh, anyway, that's 8 points of damage. Yeah, one of the blows managed to land, and the force ripples out of it and blasts part of its arm away, one of its arms away. Anything else from Toady? I think you're spent.
Yeah, I'm spent.
Okay. The Tusculi drones are going to go next. And they are going to split up and try and hold off the warriors in the back as long as they can. So far, Polly has not been noticed, but Toady, one of the Tusculi is going to split off from attacking Bowser and move around. He's going to be making a single attack against you. The other one's going to be attacking Bowser. He got a nat 1. Wow.
Yay.
Cool. See, I can roll like shit. I followed it up with an 11. But,
hopefully we start getting the nat 20s now.
Right? I could use a few crits from that. The second one against Bowser is going to be a 16. That is his armor class. He's going to be taking 2d4 plus 3. That's going to be 11 points of damage. Bowser is looking pretty bloody. Then one against Algos and one against Lesk. Miss against Algos, miss against Lesk. 11 and 10. Not beating out the heavily armored allies. So your companion's still underground, right, Polly?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, the one of these bodyguard Tuckly that are dragging is going to use one hand to fire a crossbow bolt at Toady.
I have something for that.
Yeah, you do.
What's it called? I forget.
He is going to hit you with it, dealing 1d8 plus 3 damage.
Can't I use my reflection to deflect missiles?
Okay, so yeah, but it's kind of a roll off to see if you can deflect all of the damage. So he's going to do 7 points of damage to you. And what you're going to do is you're going to roll a d10.
D10 plus 4 plus 3.
Yeah.
So I'm going to roll a d10 plus 4 and add 3 to it.
Yeah, so plus 7 to whatever you roll. And if you roll above what the damage is, which I don't think you can roll under it, honestly.
Yeah, I was going to say. And then that plus
Yeah.
3.
So yeah, you smash it out of the air with one man's claw, not even looking. Well, I mean, you are because you got the big bulbous compound eyes. Anyway, you snatch it out of the air. It never came near to strike.
Hold on. Reverse it down. You can catch the missiles. I don't want to. I don't want to spend the key point to send it back at him right now, so I'm just gonna catch it. All right, that's what I was looking for.
Map it. Okay, so we're gonna follow that up with Alagos. It's gonna be a 23 to hit with 9 piercing damage. Alagos fiercely cuts into his opponent again and again. That all, sir?
Yeah, honestly, don't really have any bonus action type stuff right now.
You could move to be adjacent to Lesk again if you wanted to.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, without cost, without attack of opportunity. All right, then. Bowser is going to go up next. Say, "Get off my little buddy!" He's going to try and smash that Tusculi that tried to attack you, just because. Oh. Oh, okay. Hitting with a 13 for 5 bludgeoning. Smashing in its side. And it lay there twitching, dying. And he turns to the one still fighting. Heaving. Obviously having taken grave wounds. Lesk. Your go.
I will make a attack with my spiritual weapon.
Okay. Against which one?
The one right in front of me.
Okay.
A 21 with 9 force.
Obliterates it. Several of its limbs fall off as it's blown into the side of the house.
I'm going to move it forward, and then I'm going to help Alagos with a normal Warhammer attack. 13 with 5 bludgeoning.
Wait. Say 9 to hit. Oh, okay.
But
13. Got
my D4, yeah.
Yeah. Fucking stoner. Swear. All right. That one still stands.
Okay.
Up next is Polywog.
I would actually like to burrow a bit deeper with my companion.
Burrow deeper?
Further.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant down. Chicken like you're real.
No, I'm essentially trying to get close enough to get right underneath one. And just fucking pull them under. But I'm gonna make the hole small enough to where they just get trapped in the hole because they're too big.
All right, Kakashi.
And then I'm gonna run back down the hole and out the exit here.
Okay. You're gonna pin one. I
Let's
feel
see
you.
if I
So
can fuck this up.
you're just short of movement to get there to him right now. But next round.
I think he was here. I want to keep him where the opening is, so I just know where it's at.
Okay.
Is it about here?
It was right here. So you have a burrow speed of 25.
Mm-hmm. So I
You
can get right underneath them.
You can. Would you like to try and grapple him and pull him under?
Yes, but when I pop out, I need to make the hole small enough to where when I pull him through, he doesn't come all the way through.
Interesting. So this is more athletics than you are used to, but let's give it a shot, shall we?
I mean, if the hole's too small for him to get through, the worst that can happen is he doesn't get stuck but can't get through.
Right. So you peeked your head through the hole that you made, saw them escaping, and then just started like Bugs Bunny tunneling towards them as they're going. You grab at this one's ankle. Go ahead and give me a grapple attack, which is just like a D20 plus your proficiency in strength.
Okay, so roll a d20, and then what do you mean to do?
Well, what's your strength? How strong is it?
I have a 1 for that one. Not super strong.
Okay, so you're a +3. You miss. You're unable to get your grasp. The ground bursts and he skitters out of the way.
I'm an ankle biter now. I'll try again on my next turn.
Right.
Land shark.
Land shark. All right, Tony.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and
Oh,
step
hold on.
Is the description for normal attacks, and it's saying to use my unarmed strikes. You can use.
So basically, you're going to do the same damage as a regular unarmed strike that you would do, but you can use either your wisdom, strength, or dex modifier in the attack and damage rolls, and then the damage instead of what's it called, bludgeoning, it would be force instead.
Okay.
So yeah, it just replaces what ability you are doing the damage with. So if you
his dexterity is actually higher than his wisdom, so he could.
So yeah, you wouldn't take advantage of that feature. You would just be using your dexterity.
So Castle, that'd be a 1d4 plus 6 to my dex for my dexterity.
No, that's your to hit. Your dexterity should be +4.
Oh yeah, that one. Sorry. Okay, so 1d4.
But keep in mind, you can use your unarmed martial arts bonus action attack, or even a flurry of blows, or you could try stunning blows, stun some motherfuckers. You got options.
Yeah. Okay, that should be it. 1d4 plus dex.
You gotta roll to attack first, though.
Well, yeah,
Or did you already?
No, I put it on there.
Oh, you're filling it out. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Tentacle attack.
Yeah. Okay. But that is what I put there, right? Is 1d4 plus 4 to.
Yeah, it's technically already on there via your unarmed strike, because it's just an unarmed strike.
Oh, I can just use that, and instead of bludgeon, it uses force damage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna use that then. That's easier.
Yeah. Right. So that's going to be deflected by a forearm. Your tentacle goes into strike, and it just slides off. However, you still have your bonus action. So you could use it to make another attack, or you could spend a key point to use a flurry of blows and 2 attacks as a bonus action. And then, like, if you hit with any of those, you could use a key point to try and stun them forever. Whoever you hit.
Let me just refresh myself on Flurry of Blows and what that one is.
Yeah, I mean, sorry about that.
Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and step around Bowser. And use my... What was it? It's just my normal martial arts to do a double attack on this one. So I'm gonna use Scythe Hands. I was just reading it and I just realized that both have one can be armed but the other one has to be unarmed. But since my Scythe Hands count as my hands, like what does that?
Yep.
I'm confused.
It's the ultimate workaround. It's your unarmed is at base 1d6 instead of 1d4. Oh. Except when we're talking about your fucking spectral arms.
Yeah.
Those are gonna have to catch up to you as your inner strength catches up with your physical powers.
But for now, yeah, I'm gonna step around and double scythe arm this bastard.
Okay. So yeah. Dig in.
Oh, was that 2?
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay, and that's 1d6 plus 4 or damage?
Yep.
Okay, I have to put that into my roller.
You getting the hang of it now.
Yeah, figuring it out.
Okay. 10 points of slashing damage as you start dismembering the creature.
He called me his buddy.
Would you like to make a bonus action attack with your martial arts?
Yes. How close is he to dead?
It's hard to tell. You damaged him for sure. $23. Okay. Go ahead and give me that damage. 8. All right. With your 2 chopped in, he is leaking his insectoid ichor, but he's still staggering, trying to dig into you and slow you down. Is that it from Tody?
Yeah, that's my action and bonus action.
Okay. So it's going to be the drones go. This one that you just tried to grab his leg, Polly, he's going to turn and he's going to try and claw into the dirt where you were. He's going to make an attack with disadvantage because he can't really see. He just knows that.
Oh, you said he skittered away.
I mean, it wasn't his turn. He couldn't, move the whole 5 feet, but he skittered out of the way of your hand. That makes sense.
Okay.
So, like, he's still above you, but he, like I said, he can't see you. He doesn't know where you are. He's gonna try and make an attack with disadvantage. That's going to be an 11 to hit. That is not going to beat your armor class. As he takes his razor sharp Tusculi claws and plunges it into the earth, you just pull back, out of its way. And you see the little barbed ridges along his forearms that seem to be the source of a lot of their pain. Feeling. Tusculi drone is going to attack the goodest boy. And he's going to miss with that one. Bowser triumphantly kicking it in the side to unbalance him from his attack. However, one of them is going to make his attack against Lesk with a 23.
Disadvantage.
Rerolling 15. As the potent duo, the fighter and the cleric, just seem to be taking single forces on with impunity. The other three are going to grab their ropes even tighter. They are going to start running up. They're right about there. Alagos. This is gonna be the last round of the night, as it's starting to get pretty late. 5 damage. It does not put the creature down.
Damn it.
You need a bigger sword, sir.
You called out a knife?
This is knife. All right, but barring anything else, it's going to go on to Bowser, and then Lesk. Bowser's going to make another nice big swing of his great club, and he's going to gloriously miss with a 6. Lesk, it's your go.
Well, then I'm gonna make another attack. My warhammer, trying to put this Tusculi down.
Missing. Forward.
Hitting
Aha!
because of bless.
Blessing.
Another 5 bludgeoning damage.
That is going to finish it off. It had 3 hit points left after Alagos' stab.
Mm-hmm. And with my bonus action, I move my spiritual weapon into place and make an attack on the Tusculi fighting Bowser.
Excellent. Let me see that roll.
Nat 20.
Follow that up for me.
9.
Normal crit. Okay. So it looks like you're going to be doing 12 damage to him.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to finish that one off as well.
An unexpected strike from the behind catches it off guard.
As a spectral Thor's hammer smashes into the back of the top schoolie, Bowser and Cody were fighting.
I will move up. The trio that's up ahead. Are they dragging behind them more of the rabbit folk?
Yes. They have between them easily 10 rabbit folk. They had to drop several of them, but trying to get away.
Is the red striped one with those 3 still?
Yes, he is.
I just swear there were more before that we killed a bunch of them. Did some of them run away?
There were 10 of them total.
Yeah. Oh no, they just went into each other. That's what happened. I remember now.
Yeah.
I realize what happened. All right.
Anyway, that was Lusk's turn. Then we would go to Polywog, but that's going to be our night. It's 10 o'clock here and 1 o'clock in the morning on the coast. So when we pick up, it'll be right here.
Okay. Have a good night, guys.
Yep. Have a great night.
You too.
Love you all. Thank you for coming. It's pretty
Oh.
simple. You
Yeah, so
spend a key point, get to a Texas bonus action. So.
Follow us on all major social media, Discord, Twitch, and as always, thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you again next week. Follow us on all major social media, Discord, Twitch, and as always, thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you again next week.